Yeah, that's clearly no try. And it's interesting, very.
No try!
Turnover again. Argentina very strong in midfield, but nothing out wide. Holt does very well. Just takes the gap, manages to get the offload, but the replay shows it.
Successfully won already. It's a very complicated way of kicking. It's in front.
They won't mind at all. But Scott Franklin did very, very well on the top tackle again. Stepping inside, looking for the offload. Just finding a little bit of space. Lovely step. But how well does Franklin do? Great top tackle.
With long last.
I think as the legs get a little bit weird.
There's looking at the game with a subtle angle in. 2 or 3 metres out.
It looks like that ball has been put down with control of some very weak.
It's Creevy. Creevy pops it out the side. Creevy scores his second try.
He did it, thank you.
There's the gap to 8 points. They're back in the game. Canada, Monroe. There's Smith. Oh, terrific break from Brinkeys. Brinkeys trips through. There's Black. Monroe. Come on. It's outside. Can he see them? Oh, they're going to score the try. Bounding through is Tyler Hodgson.
He thought he's held it too long, but what a green line by Tyler Hodgson did. The Argentinian defence. Third, fourth playoff between this Argentina side and Ireland.
A 1 point difference, but still a loss. An improvement over last week, or just different things happening out there?
Oh yeah, it was an improvement. I thought our defence certainly stepped up a notch, and you know we were pretty competitive around the physicality, you know, for the whole game around the ruck and maul time. But yeah, disappointing though. You know, I think we had a lot of chances which we just never took, and you can't afford to not take those chances at this level. You know, you only get 5, 6, 7 chances a game, and you've got to be able to take a number of those. And today we only took one of them, and that's a disappointing thing.
Credit to Argentina, how they killed that ball in the last few minutes, and I think the crowd was looking at a different clock than you knew about, which was the official time. Were the players switched on to how much time was left?
Oh yeah, they were aware of it, but you know, if you want to play that sort of game, you know, you can play it for 20, 30 minutes. You know, you just you don't go anywhere. But they killed the clock, and yeah, good. You know, credit to them. I mean, we gave them the ball in that last minute through a mistake again, which you know we did a few times during the game, which. We've got to be able to play a little bit better than that, a little bit smarter, and then you know we get reward for it.
Your debutants, how do you think they did?
Yeah, no, they went well. I mean, Bryn Keys' first game, you know, he showed some really good touches. You know, probably showed his inexperience a couple of times as well, but no, he certainly built a foundation to build on. And then Tyler Hodgson obviously came on, and you know he was good. You know, I have to go back and have a look at the video. And yeah, Luke Cudmore had his first start, and you know he tore it away all game. So you know you can't say anyone played badly or anything like that. Just we weren't accurate enough in the opportunities that we created.
So now back to the office for a couple of days of 4 days of preparation in Chicago. Is everyone going through to Chicago that's been on the trip so far?
We'll have to reassess that. We've got a few injuries now. Particularly in the backs. I mean, we might have to call a couple of guys in here. We'll make that assessment tonight and tomorrow morning, and we've got a review process to go through as far as the way the game went and that sort of thing tomorrow and Monday. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and have a good week's training and look forward to playing the States now.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers, Doug.
So James, a 1 point loss. The boys must be as disappointed as big loss with so much in the balance.
Definitely. We set ourselves a plan out there, and that was to walk away with a win. And again, it's costly mistakes that have cost us a game. Even if it's just 1 point, we went into the Scotland game last weekend thinking that we could turn them boys over, and mistakes let them into the game and let them get away with it, and it happened again today.
What do you attribute mistakes to? Is it just on a hot day late in the game your skills start breaking down a little as the heat takes its toll?
I think it is. As the heat picks up and guys get tired, they drop the ball a lot more. I also think we're just trying to do too much. We showed out there the first, second phase, we're breaking the line, we're getting across the gain line against these boys, and we just needed to hold on to the ball. but we're just trying to push that miracle past, and we're trying to score off every phase, which you can't do. You've got to break down teams at this level, and with a lot of young boys in the side, I think it's looking good. They'll learn that. They'll learn that it takes time to break down these good sides, and if we hold the ball and we apply pressure, eventually it'll come up trumps for us.
A lot of frustration in that game because the Argentinians good at killing the ball, including the crucial minutes at the end. I mean, do you guys come away with any sense of positives out of this, making a second half score with Tyler Hodgson?
We do. We showed in glimpses what we can do with the ball. We showed the crowd out there today that we've got some backs that when we throw it wide, they look good. We've got some forwards that when they run, they're exciting in the line-out. We got big Lukey Cudmore up there stealing ball. That's a great positive for the team. A bunch of young guys coming through, and they're really showing what they do. They're really putting their hand up. We just got to gel as a team. We've only come together. We've been together 2 weeks now with Kieran at the helm. He's changed a few things around, and I think for the good. And I think it's looking positive.
All right, so next week, Chicago, and your favorite guys, the USA. A couple of 50-point wins over them in recent years. Bit of a different team and a different style. And now, what are your thoughts going in against the Eagles?
Completely different team, and I think with Scott Johnson at the helm, I think they'll play a completely different game to what they have been. I don't know about a 50-point win. I think it's going to be a lot closer. But if we go out there thinking anything other than a win, that's just not on. We've got ourselves goals. We've dropped two perfectly good games that were there for the winning. We should be kicking ourselves up the bum at the moment because we should be in that second, if not first, place final down in Chicago. But we've only got ourselves to blame, and this is where it comes. We'll go back and look at the video, we'll look at ourselves, and we'll just come out there firing against the States next week.
So, final question, down in Chicago, if they had to ask you wing or fullback, where would you like to be?
I always love the fullback. I like coming to the line every now and then and slipping in a playmaker. But in the Canadian jumper, I'll put my hand up anywhere. If he says pop in at hooker, then I'm going to have to learn to throw the ball in. So it's just a joy to put on the Canadian jersey. And when you get a call, it doesn't matter where you want to play. I'm ready to take the jersey, no matter what.
All right, good luck down in Chicago. We'll see you down there.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So Tyler Hodgson, your first Canadian appearance, you get on, and a couple of minutes later you've already added to your try count. You must be pretty happy.
Yeah, no, I thought it was good. I thought all our subs made a pretty good impact in the game, but tough loss still. By losing by 1 point, kind of kills inside.
You learn a little something about that RG style of play, killing the ball in the final minutes. Must have been frustrating not be able to get at the pill.
Yeah, well, they've been doing that all game, right? Picking, going, a lot of mauling off the lineouts, things like that, but we knew it was going to come. We watched all the game tape from last week, and we just had to do what we could do. But in the end, it didn't work out for us. Our skills let us down out wide.
Now that pass from Cudmore was pretty flat. Were you worried it was a little nudge forward?
No, I didn't really know what he was doing. I just decided to do an unders line and take it through the gap. Luckily, the defense missed the tackle, and I got under the post, on the side of the post.
Go to second rows, huh?
Yeah, for sure. We're in the centers next week.
And what about next week? Now that you've had your first taste, does that really change your approach at training now that you got in there and you're really going to go hard?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We got to go hard every training, right? But, we'll show up on Monday, see what happens when we get into Chicago, and, it's up to the coaches to decide who plays and who doesn't, right? So.
Well, congratulations on your first appearance.
Thanks a lot.